Hello guys, this is Truth is Scarier Than Fiction, and today I'm proud to present a collaboration between myself and Basement Horrors. This video is 8 urban legends involving kids. If you want to check out the video we made together, it's on his channel, which I will link in the description and at the end of the video. Once, while a little girl was dog sitting, she came home from a short walk out to get the mail to find that her dog was choking on something. She rushed to the vet, and the vet said that they would have to perform surgery to get whatever he was choking on out of his throat. While she was waiting for the results in the lobby, the vet rushed out and told her to call 911. The thing that they found in the dog's mouth was a human finger. Turns out, a burglar had invaded the house, yet the Doberman had severed his finger with its mouth, and that was what it was choking on. They found the burglar passed out from blood loss upstairs. One night, a teenage babysitter was babysitting 2 small children when she decided to go into the parents' room and watch some TV, as theirs was the only TV in the house that had cable. While she was in there, she saw a clown statue. Freaked out, she decided to call the parents to ask if she could throw a towel over it. The parents, after hearing that there was a clown statue in the room, freaked out and told her to call 911 because there was no clown statue in their room. By the time the police got there, the 3 kids, including the babysitter, were all gone, and so was the clown statue. One night, a couple of teenage girls were passing by a cemetery. One of the girls dared the other one to go up to a grave and then pin a knife there, so that they'd know that she was there when they checked the next morning. She went to go do the task, and they didn't hear anything for several minutes. Then finally, a scream broke the darkness. The other girls were horrified and terrified, and they ran away. The next morning, they found her dead. The next morning, they went looking for her. She had accidentally stuck the knife through her dress, and when she tried to leave, to her horror, she found that she could not move. Thinking that something was holding her back, most likely a zombie or a ghost of some sort, she had died of fright. In rural West England, a young girl watched as her brother's coffin was lowered in the ground. He had been fighting a long bout with a mysterious and deadly disease. That night, the graveyard, which happened to be right outside her window, was alight with noises. She opened her window and walked outside, horrified to see that the dirt by her brother's grave was moving and something was banging around in the coffin. Fearing that the disease was something superstitious and malevolent, she quickly ran back in the house, pulled the covers over her head, and went to sleep. The next morning, she went out to investigate with her parents, opened the coffin, and found that her brother had actually not been dead, and was only trying to escape his coffin.
A girl was staying the night all by herself at home for the first time while her parents were away. Being young and not too worried about safety, as she probably should have been, she left the back door unlocked after letting her dog outside, and her window open, as it was a hot summer night. Anyway, she awoke around 4 a.m. and had to use the bathroom. But, as she was a little scared, she put her hand down to her bedside, and her dog licked her hand as usual. So, feeling better, she got up, walked into the bathroom. But, when she flipped on the light, her dog was hanging by the shower curtain rail with the note tucked into its collar. It read, "Humans can lick too." Just then, she heard her door creak open. Back in the 1960s, when the beehive hairdo was very popular, a young girl could not perfect it, so eventually she decided to coat it in honey so it would stick in place. The next morning, she didn't come downstairs to breakfast. Her parents, worried, went to check on her. They were horrified, however, when they saw that her entire scalp was completely eaten by bugs, who were attracted to the honey. On one cold December night, a young girl had her whole house to herself, so she decided to treat herself. She made herself some popcorn and relaxed in the living room, watched some TV, and was having a pretty good time. That was until she noticed the glare on the television screen when it faded to black to a commercial. That was the clear outline of a man. The man had to be outside, she thought, as the couch was right in front of the front door, but facing the opposite direction towards the TV. She hoped he hadn't seen her, and she just covered herself with her blanket, called the police as quietly as possible. 15 to 20 minutes later, the police showed up, and after searching in and outside the house, they informed her that the man had not been outside, but inside, right behind her. A young child was with his parents in Taiwan. He ate some candy, and before he fell asleep. The next morning was fine, until he started to complain of headaches. Eventually, they got so bad, he was forced to go to the hospital, where he died. The cause of death? Ants, seeking the candy, had crawled into his brain, which had crawled into his ear and into his skull cavity while he was lying on the dirt floor in that third world village. Some of them were suspected to have dangerous viruses as well.